Welcome to our today's handpicked big league match predictions, and we are going to be sharing with you our handpicked games which will run from tomorrow till Thursday, so that you have enough time to go through it and find your picks in this list to see what you think and make your picks to boost your winning by 99 to 100%. These matches will be backed up by some analytics, and we are going to tell you our take behind these picks, as well as we also like you to join this particular video to tell us your own takes in the description or comment section of this video. After this video tutorial, I'm also going to create a community pool so that you can participate directly to it and tell us what is your take, so that it's going to influence other people's decision to help them also to make good picks and to boost your winning, their winning and profit. So without wasting any much time, I'm going to begin with the first big league event of our today's list. So the first event in our today's list is going to take place on the 28th, which is tomorrow, Tuesday. And of course, we are looking at a match between Mamo and Elfsborg in the Sweden Allsvenskan. In this event, we first of all want to share with you some stats here based on these particular last 6 events of these two games at home and away. Looking at Mamo, they have had 6 events at home, 4 wins and 66% win rate, as you can see here, as compared to the opponent, which has had 0 out of 6 win event games they have played, recording 0%. Looking at this area based on the performances recently on the home and away performance, Mamo at home is very good and very offensive. You can see out of 5 games they have played at home, most recent games played, they record all of the 5 wins, and you can see as compared to the opponent that had 1 win out of 5, having 20%. Now, looking at the performances of Mamo based on the recent games at home, you can see they had a match with games like Karma, a match with games like Geyas, and they show good performance as compared to the opponent. You can see that had matches with teams like Geyas, they had a loss. You can see team like Jogaden, they also had a loss. With Elfsborg, they also have a loss. Comparing these here, you're also going to see that based on Geyas, Mamo was able to beat Geyas, and you can see based on this other opponent, Jogaden, they also had, you can see a draw here. And now looking at other head-to-head, and the very 2 point of interest that got our attention here is this area where Mamo had a match with Hammarby and also with Nyköping. You can see Mamo was able to beat Hammarby 2-0 and also had 5-2 against Nyköping. This Hammarby and Nyköping has also had a match with the opponent of Mamo, which you can see here. This is it here. You can see they had a match with Hammarby. They had a loss 3-0, and they also had a game with Nyköping having 4-2. If Mamo was able to beat Nyköping and was also able to beat Hammarby, but Elfsborg was not able to beat these teams, then of course this tells you that Mamo have a greater strength as compared to Elfsborg. As a result, we are looking at 2 possible events to occur in this match in full time. Our first pick for this event, we are looking at Mamo, which is the home team, to take the lead in this event is in full time, as well as we are looking at the second event as the possibility of at least 1 or 2 goals in this event in full time. Please make sure to tell us your own picks in the comment section of this video, and also participate in the community tab section, where you can also see some pool which we have created for you to participate to help other people to influence their decision and picks based on your suggestion. Looking at the next pick in our today's list, we are looking at South America Cup, that is Cup Libertadores South America. We are looking at a match between Atletico Mineiro playing against Caracas. This is going to take place on the 28th, and of course, which is Tuesday. And I'll move directly to the last head-to-head to share with you first the head-to-head they just had not far ago. You can see Atletico Mineiro beat Caracas, you can see 4-1 when it played away. This time, Atletico Mineiro is coming home. And of course, I also want to share with you the performances of these particular teams, as you can see, based on the last 6 events. Now, I will share with you based on Atletico Mineiro at home. You can see they have had 2 out of 2 games at home, and all of the 2 were wins, recording 100%, as compared to Caracas that has had 2 games away and they have not been able to have any win, recording 0%. Looking now at this area, the matches which Atletico Mineiro has played, you can see they showed very great performances. Like they had a match with Sport Recife, with Penarol, Cruzeiro, Cricuma, and other teams, which as compared to the opponent here, the opponent has recorded a lot of losses. Now, the special point of interest that got our attention is this area where Atletico Mineiro played with Penarol and beat it 3-2. This same Penarol had a match also with the opponent, which is it has had a match with Caracas, you can see, and they had a loss recently up to 5-0. If the home team was able to beat Penarol and Penarol was able to beat Caracas up to 5 goals, then of course there is the possibility of still the home team, which is Atletico Mineiro, to beat this Caracas. And of course, we also look at other possibilities, which we have 2 match pick prediction picks we are looking at in this event. Looking at this, we are looking at 2 choices. The first is we are looking at the home team, which is Atletico Mineiro, to win in full time, and as well as we are looking at 1.5 or 2.5 goal to occur in this match in full time. Looking at the next prediction pick, we are still looking in the Cup Libertadores, that is Libertadores, still in the South America Cup. This time we are looking on the 23rd, 29th, which is Wednesday, and I will share with you the event of Wednesday. And now I want to first of all share with you the head-to-head they had lastly, which is not far ago. Flamengo played away against Mineiro and they had a draw. This time I will share with you the recent performances based on 6 games most recent they have played. And before that, I'm going to share with you the performance of Flamengo at home. Out of 2 events, they had 2 wins, recording up till 100%, as compared to the opponent that had 0 out of 2 game played at away. Looking now at this section, I want to share with you some of the events they have had based on the recent games. You can see Flamengo had a match with Bolívar 4-0, with Corinthians 2-0, with Amazonas 1-0, and you can see these are the most recent events they have had. I also want to share with you some of the events that has been played against the opponent. You can see with Deportivo Pirara, they had a loss. With Atletico Bucaramanga, they also had a loss, and they have recorded a lot of losses in this event. Now, one of the point of interest that got me is this area where recently they had a match with Bolívar and was able to beat Bolívar up to 4 goals to 0. This same Bolívar just also had a match with Mineiro and they almost compare strength, and Mineiro also had a loss here. As a result, it tells us another head-to-head which we have compared. We have already seen that there are about some points, which 2 to 3 points we have concluded here, and we are looking at the possibilities, 2 or 3 more possibilities in this area in full time. The first pick here is we are looking at 1.5 goal in this event is in full time. The next, we are also looking at the possibility of 2 goals or more in this event. And the third possibility is looking at the home team to score at least 1 goal or more. Looking at the next pick, we are looking at Norway in the Elite Siren on the 29th, which is still Wednesday, and we are looking at the match between Bodo Glimt against Sandefjord. Here, I want to share with you the performances of these teams based on the last 6 events they have had recently, and I will share with you the performance of Bodo Glimt at home. Out of 5 events, they have recorded 3 out of 5 wins, having 60%, as compared to its opponent having 0 out of 5 wins, recording 0%. Now, I want to share with you this area based on the home games by Bodo Glimt. You can see they had a match with teams like Kofum, Tromsø, Strongaset, and they have shown average performance at this area. Before I want to share with you the performance of this, you can see now looking at this Sandefjord against the opponent like Hungersson, Brann, and Fredrikstad. They have recorded losses here based on the recent games they have played. Now, I want to look at 2 points here of interest based on the comparison of games they have played with some opponents here like Bodo Glimt. They had a match with Strongoset and was able to beat Strongoset 1-0. This same Strongoset had a match with, you can see, Sandefjord, and also Sandefjord was able to beat Strongoset 3-0. They also had a match with Lillestrøm, as you can see here, 2-2, making it a draw. And also Lillestrøm also here, Bodo Glimt recorded a loss 4-2. As a result, we are looking at two possible picks in this event based on comparison and head-to-head, the strength and other analysis which have been put into check. We are looking at two possible predictions in this event. The first here, we are looking at 1.5 goal in full time, and the second match prediction picks we want to look at is the possibility of 2.5 goal to occur in this match in full time. Looking at the next pick, it is still in the Norway Eliteserien, which will still take place on Wednesday, May 29. And of course, we are looking at the match between Brann against Kristiansund. Here, we want to share with you the performances of Brann and the opponent based on the most recent 6 games they have played. Based on Brann performance at home, out of 6 events, they have recorded 4 wins, having 67% as compared to Kristiansund that have had 1 out of 5 wins based on the away play, 20% based on 1 win on the away matches. And now I want to share with you based on the performances of Brann at home. As you can see, they had a match with Molde, Sandefjord, Rosenborg, Ott, and Hankam, and they have shown good performances as compared to the opponent here that had matches with teams like Rosenborg, Haugesund, Strømsgodset, and you can see huge losses have been recorded. So based on the recent performances they have played, based on recent games, you can see that Brann had a match with Sandefjord, Rosenborg. I want to share this Rosenborg performance against Brann. Brann was able to beat Rosenborg 3-0. This same Rosenborg had a match also with Kristiansund and they ended 2-1. And of course, we are looking at some comparison which we have already taken into account, like matches played against Molde and Kristiansund, which ended as 2-0. And this same Molde also played against Brann, and 3-1 was recorded as a loss. So we are looking based on comparison and other things put into check, recent performances of the team, home and away. We are looking at 2 prediction picks in this event in full time. At the first prediction pick here, we are looking at 1.5 goal in full time for this event. And we are also looking at the possibility of at least 2 goals in this match to occur in full time with 2.5 goal. Do not forget to make sure that you take part in the community tab poll, which we are going to create so that you can participate to tell us what are your take to influence other people's decision to help them to make the best prediction and improve their profit and wins in this particular big league event. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you again in the next big league prediction picks. Bye-bye.